Greetings all, Vanna here for Aquarius's weekly message. Aquarius, the first card that came out for you is the High Priestess. Someone who's very much sitting in their own power, and they sit because they watch, they observe, and they wait to act before something. They're not very reactionary, like the Knight of Wands. There is a different sort of reaction that is going on. I feel like the High Priestess here is warning us of acting on high emotions, because we have the Page of Cups and the Devil in reverse. Acting on emotions can lead to very disastrous effects because you can't see through boiling water, and you could hurt something or someone that has a disastrous effect from that. Because it's one of the reasons why when learning to do magic, one of the first things that I was taught was never cast out of emotion and never cast out of lack, because emotions are energy in motion. They are incredibly powerful, and when directed and channeled into a casting or your magic, it has so much more of an impact. But if you are casting from a very negative emotion or a blindly positive emotion, there can be disastrous repercussions that come your way that you incurred because you started messing with magics and energies. Be mindful of what you are doing, the words that you are saying, how you are feeling and thinking. The intentions that you put into the craft mean so much. And I say that because I feel like some of the Aquariuses that are getting this message are part of the awakening. Those who are coming into their power, coming into their own, and realizing that they have this magic. Everyone has this magic. You don't have to be a history of witches like in my family. That's just something that has always been a thing. It's just like the women are a little fucking weird, and they have a special kind of gifts. But people like my grandmother, who were not taught that these were gifts, who were not taught how to use this connection that came so naturally to us, end up creating their own hells and their own punishments, like my grandmother did. It took a lot of work on my mother's part, being brought up under that, to see how much of an impact your words, your thoughts, and your emotions have on your everyday life. And that was something that she actively taught me. And I will share that with you, Aquarius. Never cast out of emotion, never cast out of lack, and never cast out of greed. Spirit is always listening to you and helping you through situations. They might be removing certain things or people from you because they simply are not serving you. Whatever was causing this Page of Cups and this Devil, whatever led you to have that sort of reaction, like a certain group of friends that, like, they're a lot of fun to be around, but the things that you do when around them, you don't really like, but it's what the group is doing, or that's what we were doing when we're hanging out. And instead of speaking up for yourself and standing up for yourself, you continue to go along with the things that they want to do, and that's not beneficial for you, my love. Your power comes from yourself, your strength in yourself, your faith in yourself, the faith that what you can do, and how much connection, how connected you are. And no one can tell you what that connection is supposed to look like, because it will look different for absolutely everyone. You have a compass coming out for you in the enchanted map. Spirit is trying to direct you. Spirit is trying to guide you away from this noise, illusion, and delusion that this devil is stirring up. Follow the leader. I feel like they're asking you to become the leader that you needed. Very similar to myself and my own mindsets, my love. It's like being the person that I needed when I was a child. Being that one that will see the one that separates themselves from the rest of the group because they feel like they don't belong. Seeing the ones that are overwhelmed and helping them calm down and come back to a place where they're not so chaotic or in all of that energy. there is something about what you have experienced and the devils that you have faced that are beneficial for you. But you overcome these challenges at several points in your life because Spirit has to ensure that you learn the lesson and gain from it what you need to. That this is not where your greatest and highest good is served. And while you can have a life here, that is not truly what this soul came here to do. What your soul came here to do is not in alignment with this noise and superficial behaviors or actions of this group. It feels very surface level. Like if anyone says anything outside of the norm or the accepted, it's like very much Mean Girls of like, we only wear pink on one day, and it's so stupid. You have movement coming out for you. Massive movements are coming out all throughout the field because people are coming to realize their power and realize the bullshit of our society. You're not just moving, Aquarius, you're flying. Spirit is helping steer you above all of that chaos and noise. And this, I think, goes back to your high priestess status of how connected and blessed you are. Not just in this realm, but your higher self. The part of yourself that is still connected to Source Spirit is an incredibly powerful soul. And your gifts may be coming online because they're trying to help you integrate your powers, your superpowers. Like when I was a kid, I wanted and I prayed to be in a world like my books. A world where the weirdos and the freaks had powers. That they could change their world, that they could heal themselves and their loved ones. And I realized that that is this world. No, the magic here isn't as flashy as it is in Aragon, but it's still very much real. And that connection is something that I am very grateful for. In Aquarius, it's going to feel strange. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel like you're going crazy. But I promise you, my love, you're just understanding things for the first time. Have a beautiful day.